I'm Duncan and I'm the founder of 20for Change. A few years ago, my wife Angela and I went out to dinner, spent way too much money on food and wine, and the next day we're repenting this sort of like excessive expenditure. And I had this brainwave, what if we took $20 from what we spent individually and put that to a good cause? And therein was the seed of what is now 20for Change. 12 events later, and touching over 250 people, raising over $5,000, and being in some of the best restaurants in the city. 20for Change stands at the nexus of interesting people, great food at local restaurants, and amazing small community organizations that are doing big work. And 20for Change is really about bringing interesting restaurants and interesting organizations to people that have kind of a desire and a hunger for experience. They want to experience new things. They want to be involved. And in this day and age where attention is the new black, where people don't have time or don't have an inclination to be involved with things for an extended period of time, 20for Change represents the opportunity to do something big for a few minutes, to listen big, and then to talk about it, to give a little bit of money, or to get involved as a donor, or as a sponsor, as a board member, as a volunteer. So 20for Change can be your it moment for the week, and you can move on to the next thing, or you can get more deeply involved. It's caught on. I mean, frankly, when you go to a 20for Change event, it's full of love in the room. People come at it with a sense of trust, and there's no card thrusting, and no one's trying to help you and do business with you. There is this sort of greater anticipation of something that is much bigger than all of us. It's an organization that's doing something big. So 20for Change is open source, and we hope to see a lot more from 20for Change.
Hey, I'm Joe Vuskovich of Yats Restaurants. I want to talk to you about 20for Change. Great organization. I was lucky enough to host the first dinner and loved every minute of it. Got to meet new people, talk to them one-on-one, and tell them about what I do, and they got to learn about what was being done for the community through 20for Change. It raises awareness of the different causes that are really important, and it's easy. The thing about it, it's easy. It's easy to get involved, and it's easy to make a change.
So the Indiana Mother's Milk Bank is a small local nonprofit who provides pasteurized donor human milk to babies in need. And we're very small. We're a staff of 8, and so fundraising is not always our motivation. Our motivation is providing life-saving milk to babies in need. So one Saturday night I was on Twitter. I noticed a tweet from 20for Change that they were looking for organizations that they wanted to host a dinner for. I thought, this is genius. I love this idea. So I reached out. Duncan and I exchanged probably 5 or 6 tweets, set up a phone call, had a phone call on a Saturday night, and the event was born. We basically created it in that one conversation. So our dinner was held on a Wednesday night at Aftertaste. It was more than I could have expected. The food was fabulous. The participants were engaged. They were interested in what we were doing. They were there because we were there. And I just couldn't have asked for more. After we received the money, which was a little over $300, which for us is kind of huge, we just left feeling so blessed and so loved. And if we ever get the opportunity, we will be doing another 20for Change event.